Good morning. This morning, Cassandra went to have breakfast with her granddaughter. They are doing Grandparents' Day. And so Marcus and I sat downstairs for a little while. I woke up this morning with a toothache, and so I've been kind of taking it easy. I'm not used to getting out and doing this much, so I'm a little tired this morning. So this was a good break. I just finished making yogurt with strawberries and granola for Marcus and I to eat for breakfast. He's eating his and he's talking to a friend on the phone. And so I thought I would do my intro before I sat down and ate my breakfast. The plans for today are to go see Cassandra's son and daughter-in-law at their farm. And I'm going to take you around and tell you a little bit about them and their story. And then this evening, if all goes well, we're supposed to go to hear some jazz and have dinner out again. But I'm going to be making some fajitas for our lunch. Because I enjoy cooking, and so I wanted to do my part because they've been so good to us and they've treated us like king and queen, and so I just wanted to be able to help a little bit. So that's what we're doing today. Of course, as before, we're going to take you guys along for the journey. So you guys stay tuned.
It's raining and stuff. He took you away from your mama.
Yeah.
He took you away from your mama. Huh? You gonna talk to me?
I told you, I don't know bark talk. He talking about on the cell phone.
Rabbit, and it was to keep them up off the ground. We don't have any in this one. I actually took them out, but there are two in here. They may or may not come out. It just depends on how they feel. But we keep them here so I can easily get to them because I'm trying to socialize them for the petting farm. Okay. So I try to handle them a little bit more than the other rabbits. So that's why they're separated, just to kind of get them used to being picked up and held and stuff like that.
She told me that you're gonna do that you do work with the schools too, right?
Yes. So we take these animals. I'll show you the petting farm animals, and then I'll show you just the random animals that are just out here. And so we have a couple gates and stuff, different pastures for the goats, because what he plans on doing, we want to get about 20 more goats. Well, 20, right? 20 does. 20 does.
20 to 30.
About 20, 30 does. And so you're supposed to rotate them, and Dario can tell you more about what his goals are for the different pastures. But he has
now, do they eat enough to cut the grass for you?
Well, right now we only have 10 to 12.
Okay.
And we have about 6 acres fenced in that's divided up into 3 different paddocks. And they got plenty, as you can see.
Yeah.
But we try to rotate them every 30 days to keep down on the parasite load, because that's the cycle of the worms' eggs and stuff. If you rotate them every 30 days, then it helps their body maintain or try to keep down on the parasite load.
Okay. And your mom told me you had how many acres?
We got 10 here.
Okay.
Yep.
This is our little pig pen. These were 2 of the pigs that we take for the petting farm. And it's a male. The biggest one, his name is Peppermint. Nope, it's Chipmunk. I keep getting the name here.
Chipmunk.
The small one is the female. That's Oreo.
Oh.
Yes.
Man,
so
this reminds me
of them, but they're a little big now. they'll eat out of your hand, but that's about it. They've kind of gotten to the point where they don't really like fooling with us as much. So
Like, don't be touching me.
I know we're gonna retire them, and they're kind of, as you see, we're lifting him in and out of the truck for the mobile petting farm is not working out.
Oh yeah.
He's a Juliana. Both of them are Juliana miniature pigs, which, as you see, they're not mini. People think that don't let the mini fool you. Yes. And so these are
the young bucklings.
Uh-huh.
We used to do what you call commercial goats, which are basically unregistered goats. But we got rid of all of our commercial herd, and we started doing a purebred registered 100% New Zealand Kiko herd. And so,
And these are miniature too, right?
no,
they're
these
not.
these are meat goats. These are just young babies, right?
these are the babies.
I think you're gonna love this.
And you can see they're not really that friendly. So these we don't really, these
You
aren't
don't
for the petting farm. Yeah. They'll come up to you, and some of them will eat out of your hand, but they're not,
Hi guys.
Yeah, we usually keep all of the bucks and bucklings down here because we breed them a certain time of year, and so we keep the bucks separated from the does. And I got my main buck that I'm breeding this season. He's in the pen with the does right now.
Okay.
And so we're keeping them over here separated so that they don't breed any of the does.
Look at y'all. My children would not believe that I'm out here in with mud boots on, looking at animals, because they know I am not an animal person. But I just think this is new. But I just think it's so interesting, and I don't think I introduced y'all. This is my god nephew, Dariel.
How you doing?
And his wife, Sheka. And they're showing me around their farm. I'm so proud of him. I remember when Dariel's mom would have him dressed up in all these fancy clothes, and he couldn't wait to get out of them. Right. She was like, Dariel, don't do this, don't do that, and he just wanted to get out and be a boy.
That's it.
So I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud. So we're gonna show y'all around. They have a business, and I'm gonna put links below so y'all can check them out. And if you're in Alabama, check them out. And if you ever come to visit, check them out. Yep. So we're gonna keep looking around.
We got a breed called Anatolian Shepherds.
Okay.
And we have her over here next to the chickens because we're training her to guard the chickens now, because we've had a lot of predators eat up a bunch of the chickens.
Oh wow.
Yes. So that is Heart. Araya named her. That's Heart. And then these are the chickens, and half of the chickens in here we actually take on the mobile petting farm. They're super tame.
Okay.
So and I'll grab one of them so you can see them.
And that's Big Willie that's nibbling on her pants.
Yes, this is Big Willie, and that is Pink. They're more like dogs than goats.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was raining a few minutes before we came out here. Now it stopped raining. The sun came out a little bit. Now, Sheka, were you always into animals too?
No.
Oh.
Like, all we had was dogs. I was not like an animal.
And now
person.
look at you.
I know. So these are the chickens that we take, and as you see, they're super tame in comparison to just chickens that haven't been handled. The kids love them. They peck, but there's just the chicken in them. But yeah, so these are some of the ones that we take for the mobile petting farm. The kids get to hold them and do all this good stuff with them.
So you got a train.
You fell right into it.
But that means that it works good for y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Because it wouldn't have worked if you had married somebody who wouldn't have eventually liked the animals.
I do like animals, but we just, like my grandma and stuff, she was country, but we just personally didn't have any.
Right.
I just, I love dogs. That's about all we had.
That's it. One day I'm not in yet. So you doing your job? Are you watching out for the chickens?
Like,
y'all.
Get her together.
So now where they? Oh, I was gonna say where they go.
And we literally just leave them out, and they just walk.
Oh, they just walk around. Okay.
They think they're more dogs than goats.
Yeah, they are more like dogs than goats. Big Willie, Pink. Pink, come on. Come on, Big Willie. Pink. They're like, no, I'm out now. I'm not coming.
You say you let me out now? It's too late.
Pink.
Oh Lord. Oh wow. They following direction.
Big Willie's like, nope, not going for it. You will not get me. They only come for food. Like they.
Oh, okay.
But we keep them in here because we have fox.
Okay.
And so with them being as small as they
Yeah.
are, we don't want the fox to get to them. They like literally will be all around the pens. Like we've
my
had like
goodness.
footage. He's seen them how many times? When was the last time you saw them?
Fox, talking about the fox?
Yeah, the last was that a couple days ago.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, like 2-3 days ago.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're literally like they'll be underneath the trampoline. And
They
stuff
just
like
waiting.
that. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, last kidding season, the foxes ate like 8 of the babies.
Oh.
Some
As
of them
soon as
didn't
they're
even get to
born, like that
my
night that they're
goodness.
born, they'll snatch them up.
Oh my gosh! Look how big these rabbits are.
And you come on this side, I'm gonna open it up, but these are the ones.
This is our rabbit colony.
Yes.
They're so big. Oh my goodness.
It's a mobile tractor, so we just move.
I was
it
gonna
every
ask
couple
you,
days.
like, when y'all do petting, like, how do y'all move everything?
Oh, talking about when we go to the petting farm?
Uh huh.
Oh, we have cages that we load them up in that we put on our
Okay.
up in the truck, and we put the animals on the inside of the truck.
Okay.
And, load all of the equipment on the back.
And they come. They've been eating already. I have to show you the
That black one
video.
right there, that's a Flemish giant.
Yeah. Yeah, when I actually got in here today, I have to show you the video, but literally they were like swarmed like all around me.
Oh
Like,
wow.
They usually will come up, but I've already fed them this morning. But usually, like they know.
Oh, they
when
know
I,
it's
when I
feeding
roll it
time.
down, like it's feeding time, and so they swarm. So they're kind of like not really. Like, we
I've
already
never
ate.
seen one like that before.
And if you can get one of those, she could grab it so she can feel it. That's called a Rex. And
Y'all gonna have me
you
touching
feel-
the animal.
if you feel their fur, it's like
He don't like being held, do he?
This isn't the one we normally take.
Oh,
So she
it's
is.
okay.
Yeah, she's
It's okay.
She's
Feel
not
her
fooling with
She's
it.
not feeling it.
Yeah, she's not feeling
Oh
it.
wow.
That's the one we normally take.
Okay.
She's older.
You
She's
gonna have
kind
to
of
take some
young.
time for
yeah,
this one.
so she's not really the one. It's that one and the male
The one
and the
that's
black
inside.
one. Those are the 3 that we normally
put her
take.
back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put her back.
scratch your feet. Don't let her
I know.
scratch your finger.
She's like,
Yeah, she's
nope,
like,
not
no,
having
yeah.
it.
She's the one we normally take. And as you see, she's like the females. They kind of like, no, don't touch me. The males are actually the nicer ones of the rabbits.
Look, as a female, I understand.
I know. Look. So look, if you're looking for a rabbit, a nice one, you get you a male.
Get you a
okay?
male.
Get you a male. Okay. And here we have. I'll let Dario talk about the shorty shack and all this good stuff with his shorty bulls. So you know he loves dogs. I'm pretty sure
Yes,
you know that.
yes.
That is.
Yep, that's one thing him and my daughter had in common. Love them some dogs.
These are his shorty bulls, which.
Y'all got your own house. I see you.
Do. He's been breeding them. He's gotten into them. So that's kind of the.
You don't have to take them out, Dario. I'm good. I'm good.
I can see them from here.
Yeah, I can see them from here. I come over and peep at y'all and say hi. Oh, they done come to the front now. Hi. How y'all doing? Yep, we good because y'all in there. Uh-oh. Where you come from?
And that's some of the Anatolian Shepherds. Those are the livestock guard dogs. He's a
Oh.
puppy. He's only like 5 months old now.
Okay.
Come on, let's go around this side. You can,
See them better. Oh, there is Mr.
and that's Lolo. That's the mom to Hart.
Okay. I was like, where you come from? This is amazing. You are living your passion.
It's a lot of work some days.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine it is. Hello. Y'all doing y'all job. Y'all garden.
Yeah.
Kind of course, but not. Oh, here he comes.
And so the white one with the black chest back
Uh-huh.
there, that's the Billy. And that's the one that we're breeding to all of the does this season.
Okay.
His name is Wu-Tang.
Now, who came up with all the names?
I came up with that one.
That sounds like one you would come up with.
You know, that was all. The kitty kind of fun name, you know.
And so they do fine just being in there together.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. And we had a lot more, but we, like I said, we got rid of all of the commercial dogs because we wanted to start getting into the purebred.
Wow. You had to do a lot of research.
Would be at the gate,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he's not fooling with
He
us
said,
today. Normally he would be right here with the dogs.
Oh, okay.
He's over there today.
Yeah.
Buddy, we're not talking.
Said, I thought you were out here for me.
Definitely puppy. That's the puppy in him. She chills. He's like,
What happened?
barking.
Y'all showing yourself today.
What's crazy though too is I didn't know with those breeds, like the dogs, they're very standoffish.
Oh,
But that's a part of their, what would you call it?
It's just their characteristics.
Yeah.
Really, with livestock guard dogs, you don't really treat them as a pet.
Right, because they have a job.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Yeah.
you just kind of treat them as part of the herd. You just leave them in there, and most people don't even pet there. So
Yeah. Wow.
Which is weird. But,
So,
so and then the front, this is the front and backyard, and that's about it. And the kids run, play, all that good stuff.
when we go back inside, I want y'all to tell me about the book and how y'all set this up, because I think that is a neat story.
Oh yeah, we have to show you. The trailer was here.
Okay. Oh wow.
Right.
I don't know why I thought it was in. Well, it wouldn't make sense for it to be in the same spot as where you gonna build the house.
The trailer was right
Yeah,
here.
okay.
This is our
Did you see that
driveway.
piece of gray pipe coming up out the ground right there?
Where?
Right on this fence line.
Right in front of the
Okay,
right
yeah,
behind the
yeah.
fence. That's where the actual power came out for the trailer.
Okay.
So the trailer was literally
Right there.
All right.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's
I grew
right
up in a
there.
trailer.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
right
Then my
there.
mom eventually was able, about 7 years ago, she was able to do a double wide.
Okay.
Yeah. A module. She had a double wide.
Okay.
And then a couple
she
of years
moved to a
ago, she
modular.
moved into a module. Yeah,
I was trying to stay in the double wide, but Sheka wouldn't go for that.
We had a single wide, and I'm gonna be honest, the single wide was just to give us time to save.
Right.
It was
Yeah.
like a means to an end.
Right.
So I didn't want to get like comfortable
Right.
with why I said
Right.
single wide, because I knew I was like, we don't have enough space, like
Right.
And then we had a riot.
and because some double wides, you know, you can live there for a
Exactly.
long time. Yeah.
The single wide, we didn't have a riot. So
Oh,
it was
yeah.
just me, him, and Rylan, and we had an extra room, and so it kind of was okay. The extra room was a storage, and then when a riot came,
Like,
it
wait.
was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
And a lot of people still they got a huge misconception of what a trailer is now.
Yeah.
yeah,
They
do.
still
I mean,
think about the old trailers back in the day where the wood was like cardboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
But nowadays, if you close your
Yeah.
eyes and walk inside of
You
the
think
new
you're in a
building-
house.
yeah,
Yep. Yep.
especially those modular.
Yeah.
Oh,
My mom had an older one, but that's why she was able to. She decided when she was gonna rebuild. Okay, she was gonna rebuild it. She would do a module, and we were there when they were putting it together. It was so neat. I told my husband I really would like to go home instead, because my mom lives in the country, and if I did, I would do a module.
Right.
Yeah, I would do a module.
So this is I started small. I've done like different gardens. So
Okay.
at first I had one in the ground. I've had like tried to do the different raised bed ones, but this
As
is
you
the
can see,
okra.
we're so busy we don't keep it up there.
Yes. No, we listen. It's
Well, I mean, y'all got businesses, y'all got regular jobs, y'all got children. That's a lot.
We have this. I hope this okra is probably. You see how big it is? That's I haven't even cut it.
Wow.
You see? That's probably not. That's what I.
Y'all
thought.
look like y'all got the same problem Daddy Wilson had. He
Oh, the
said
caterpillars.
something been tearing
It's
up
the
his
caterpillars.
plants.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's the caterpillars.
When we were out
Luckily,
there.
though, it doesn't mess up the okra.
Yeah, they got into his collards, I think.
Yes, they choose
Yeah.
college stuff. But yeah, this is actually, I planted okra last year, it didn't grow. I actually planted it again this year and it
That
didn't
thing
grow.
is tall.
This is my third time planting okra.
Wow.
And it's two different types. I'm gonna go with this kind next time.
Okay,
Because that one's like the giant. I'm gonna
It's
stick with the
huge.
dwarf.
Yeah, I see the little plants on
I was
there,
gonna
though.
cut them. Can you just pop them off? Yep. I was gonna pop them off. And then I read where I'm gonna try to keep down, so the rest of that straw I'm gonna put over here, and it just keeps. So I don't have to keep weed eating and
Yeah, I
stuff
hate
around
weeds.
it. But yeah, you can look how big these are. Oh,
I can't believe how tall. I didn't realize an okra plant could get that tall.
I didn't either.
Oh my goodness, look how big they are.
It's huge.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I don't like okra, but I didn't know that they grew like this.
Yeah,
I don't know what I was thinking how they grew.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the snips next time.
Wow. So now, how do you fix them?
We actually pickled them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to, but normally we just fry.
But when they get this big, they ain't
Yeah, they're not any good. I'm gonna feed these to the chickens actually.
Okay.
So that's anything like vegetables that are too soft or too ripe. I just feed to the chickens. I just throw them out there to them.
Okay.
Listen, that's what you did. I'm trying to do. Yeah, I'm gonna do better with keeping up with my okra. They said like every other day if you come out here,
You find something
Yeah,
new.
you can pick them. Yes, so we're gonna keep it. We had a whole bunch of cucumbers. Cucumbers went rampant.
Yeah.
The tomato plant caterpillar got a hold of this one, left me.
Oh,
with
my
just
goodness.
that. I know it took it down through there.
That's what I really would like to have, a container garden with some cucumbers and some tomatoes and some lettuce. I like romaine lettuce. And I hear but some people say all you have to do is when you finish with your romaine lettuce, just
Stick
put it in there.
You do.
And I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it because I love romaine lettuce.
I know, I saw how it curled up. That's kind of weird. But yeah, the cucumbers took off.
Look how big it is.
I know, and they were on the ground. I picked them up today and
Oh,
set them
wow.
over in there. They had gotten too big.
They look like watermelon.
But yeah, we're getting into gardening slowly but surely, just learning different things and trying to learn as we go without killing too much,
Right.
letting too much die in the midst, but doing some research. Oh yeah, the little ones. All right, and I'm.
Okay, tell me about your book.
Okay, so this book, 5 years plus faith equals 2, is me and Ariel and the kids, our journey from our home in Alabaster to buying 10 acres of land to putting a single wide on it. And we were supposed to, we had a 5-year plan to pay the land off and then build, but we were able to build in 2.5 years with a lot of faith and prayer. So it just talks about the journey from Alabaster to trailer to getting the land situated, all the hiccups with building this house. And so the front has what we lived in, and then the back shows the home, like where we ended up at. So some people see this and they're like, oh, and it's like, but we had to do that. Yeah, we had to start,
And I know
basics.
Your faith and prayer had a lot to do with it.
I'm talking about a lot of it, and things like that we didn't even expect like to happen. Like we didn't expect to build early. We didn't expect like when COVID happened, it kind of put a delay on the house, and we had a lot of hiccups. But it ended up working out in our favor as far as like our payment. Our mortgage was cheaper than what we expected because of all the stuff that happened with COVID. And like I said, being able to build early, and we missed all of that lumber increase.
Oh my gosh,
So we had already had everything
increase.
locked in before. So it was a blessing to go ahead and get it done now, because our 5 years actually would have been last year, and trying to build right now.
That's a bad time.
It would not have been a good time. So yeah, it worked out, and it's just our journey, the transparency of, and it's an easy read. It's just like a conversation, like just kind of telling you like how it got started and how I didn't know I would wind up handling chickens and all that good stuff. So
And holding rabbits.
and all of that. So yes, it's just
where
our
can we find
testimony.
your book?
Our book is on Amazon and Barnes and Noble.
Okay.
I believe Barnes and Noble. You can look it up, but definitely
And
you just
I'll look
Google
and put
it.
links in below.
Yes, yeah, you Google it, it'll pop up. But definitely, I know on Amazon and Books and Millions.
Okay.
So.
Now tell me a little bit because you wrote another book.
I did.
Yeah.
It was a teaching book. So
Yeah.
it was like for first year teachers. It's called the Urban Classroom Management Guide. And it just goes on to talk about how I left undergrad and I was not prepared. Even though I had been to a 4-year institution, all the things they taught me just really didn't prepare me to teach in like a urban, predominantly black school. So my placement was the polar opposite. And I took some of that with me and it just didn't relate with the kid. You know, it just wasn't. So I finally got it together and found my own way, and it's just, you know, different things and hacks for new teachers that I wish I kind of had thought about and known before jumping into a classroom. Yes, so that's that book. But that's on Amazon too, but it's the Urban Classroom Management Guide.
So my last question is, tell me a little bit about how you bringing your business, the petting, into the school system, because I think that's really neat
So
too.
with that, I actually do 2 different things. We do fun days where we just bring the animals and just kind of set it up like birthday party style, where it's just kind of they pet, but we've switched over now and I do lessons. So I teach like science themed kind of lessons that tie in with the animals. And so they book us and we go inside the classroom with them and we take the different animals, and I'll teach a lesson and kind of, you know, teach the kids about different things pertaining to whatever their standards are that they're supposed to be learning in school. So it's just kind of tying in what I used to do teaching in with the farm. So that's how that kind of came about. And
I'm just so proud of y'all. Y'all just got all the things going.
Yes, we're trying to fine tune now and kind of get a system down and see what works for us, because, you know, we used to do parties, but that was a bit much. We had little kids, weekends, soccer. Yeah, it was too much because we have 2 soccer games. We were at the soccer field all day Saturday, so it's like can't book, you know, the weekends. So we're trying to stick to the school system, and that frees up our weekends, you know, for the kids and stuff like that. So just trying to make it work with the dynamics and life and everything. the different
Thanks
needs.
for showing me around and everything, and thanks for agreeing to be on my little small channel.
Yes, and our website, you can look at darkfamilyfarm.com. We have Facebook page, Instagram, IG, all that good stuff. So you can like, subscribe, and follow, and see some updates on stuff around the farm.
Hopefully soon y'all add that YouTube back in there.
We
have a YouTube channel.
Yes, we do have YouTube, and we've been getting started with doing little shorts and quick little videos. There's one there that I just uploaded about chickens. So if you're wanting to get into chickens and deciding on what kind of coop, I made a video talking about the ones that I've tried and what worked, what didn't. So
and I'll put all the links down below.
Yes.
So thank y'all so much.
Thanks for coming.
I enjoyed it. Y'all know I'm not an animal person, so the fact
Listen, I run into so many people that I did not realize, I'm talking about parents, adults now, they're like, I'm not going in. I'm like, you're going with your baby? Like, you're not going to touch it. They're like, no, I'm just going to watch from right here.
Yep, that would have been me. Yeah. And Nikki would have been inside the pen, and I would have been trying to figure out how to get her out.
I don't eat fried pork chop that often, but every once in a while, I will get that with the yams and everything up here.
I keep saying Cassandra keep taking me out of my comfort zone.
Y'all, she got me in a club. No, it's not a club. It's called the Perfect No. It's a jazz restaurant that plays live music as you eat, and it's performance throughout the night. She got me in the club, y'all. I'm just messing.
The Smilers been married 25 years. I knew y'all been married for a while because you got to the point where you talking again. Usually, the first 15 years, I say, how long, what's y'all name? She'll say, we the Smilers. How long? We've been married 6 years. So 25 years, you get the answer again. Give it up for that. He back talking again. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all been here before? Oh, yeah. So you know what time it is? All right, well, you must have came late. One, happy anniversary. Give it up for the Smilers. That was 15-second minute. Woo! Y'all ready for your head louder? Yeah! All right, before we go any further, give it up for the band. Give it up for the band. Let me let you know something. If you clap like that, you'll never hear no Adam. Stop. I don't think he's not gonna come out to no mess like that. Give it up for the band. How do y'all feel? Do y'all feel like, you know what I'm saying? This man got a whole bass. He finna be up here making a funky face for 90 minutes and y'all gonna clap like that. That's okay. All right, that's much better. But I want you to know this next guy, he ain't coming out unless you clapping your hands and your feet. All right.